So, welcome to Short and Uncut. And yes, it is hopefully short, it is uncut. I'm here with a very simple camera, very simple microphone. I'm not dressed up, I'm not in the studio, so it's just the message. But before I continue with the message, I want to highlight another YouTube channel called The Living Hope. And the address and name will be here. And also a blog post called also The Living Hope. And the address will be there as well on screen. We have a small dog, a Chihuahua. He's getting old, he's 12 years old now. But we take him for walks around 4 times a day. We can manage because we work shifts, so it is possible. But I do understand if that is not possible for some families. But at least 3 times a day, a dog needs to go out. And in our neighborhood, there are a lot of people who sometimes complains about dogs, that the owners, they do not pick up from the dogs. And I totally agree with that. That's not nice. I always try to pick up from my dog. There's even a law that makes me to do that. But very often where I see all these signs that says that you are not allowed to walk dogs here, you're not allowed to walk over there, and so on. And of course, if you do not pick up after your dog, I totally understand why that is not okay. But on the same time, there is no sign that says you are not allowed or not allowed to smoke here. People are smoking inside their homes, they're smoking outside the entrances, they're smoking on their balconies. That is, I would say, even more irritating than some dog poo in the garden. There is a law in Sweden that says that it is not allowed to let your dog sit alone for more than 6 hours. But there is no law that measures how long time an elderly person can be all by themselves. And I think that says something about a society. Many elderly people living by themselves, they are in a way forced to sit alone all day. I mean, home care personnel, they come and they help them. They come early in the morning to take them up, and then they come in the evening to help them go to bed. But most of the time, that's it. Many people are working with these elderly people from home care companies. They are doing a great job, absolutely. Many times, these elderly people, they have to wait for the home care personnel for many hours, that they have to pee and do other stuff in their trousers. That's not very nice. And also at evening times, you have to choose if you want to go to bed very early or very late, because there's nothing in between. And unfortunately, this is how it looks. I'm not making it up, I swear. But on top of this, and as I said, many people working with this in this home care companies, they are nice people, absolutely. But many elderly people are subjected to violence and also sexual harassment. Many of these home care workers have been caught on camera, they have been caught in the act, harassing these very elderly people. That is so tragic. And I would say this is not a political statement. Absolutely not. Even though Sweden right now is on its way to have an election in September. But it's not that, absolutely not. This is actually a plea for help. This is a deep prayer. We need to pray for the politicians to understand what kind of situation we are putting these elderly people in. We need to pray for all these elderly people that they will have a good life. We need to pray for these people working with this, that they will have great and good working conditions, and so that they can help these elderly people. And of course, if you harass someone, if you put them with violence, then you need to take your penalty. But I pray and I hope that we can sort this situation out. So let's pray for the elderly people who are sitting alone, perhaps right now.